What's up, guys? John Hall here. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Sunday to all you guys. It's Sunday morning here, or yeah, Sunday mid-morning. Spending time with my kids, and I'm just relaxing, just chilling out. I'm such a crazy busy in my life, and sometimes I like to chill out and reflect on my life and think about what I'm doing. And I've been looking at charts after charts after charts, and you can see all the pages through here. Just heaps and heaps and heaps of pages. You can see that I'm looking at a chart after chart, and then then I even got things like candlestick charts, as you can see. I even got charts where I've like drawn all over them as well too, and looked at that and good at some trades that I've taken in just recently as well, and looking at that as well, and just definitely so just reflecting and just looking at my whole life, guys, and thinking about where I'm going and stuff like that, and then I've got like so I just got like a ton of charts, as you can see. I think sometimes it's really important, guys, that when you're a trader, that you print off your charts and you have a look at them from an objective point of view. So anyway, I want to talk to you guys about your journey and where you're going right now, and what you're doing, and why we do what we do when it comes to these charts. I've been trading now for a long time, and I still learn something every day, and you don't ever stop, because sometimes you may know something, but you may forget it in that very moment, and we always make, from time to time we're going to make mistakes. Now, the more you trade, the more you're going to get better at not making those mistakes. So for me, I was just standing back and I just look at these charts through here, and I'm just like, hey, what's the long-term view? What's the short-term view? What's the big picture? What's the small picture? And just really analyzing, get a really, really good perspective on reading these markets. So, and sometimes, guys, do that, okay? Do that. All I say is, if you really, really, really want to get good at reading these charts and get a good understanding of how they work and how they flow, then print off. So, for example, guys, I'll show you this here, for example. Here's a trade that I'm in right now. And so I'm in this trade right here. So look at that there. That was one trade that I took just recently. So you can see that this hope that didn't muck it up just then. So this was one trade just recently, but what I've got here, guys, is I've got like a 6-month view, a 12-month view, and so on and so forth. I just look at the charts after charts after charts, guys. I just look at all the charts from there. So if you really want to get good at reading the charts, guys, put your moving averages, do whatever you want to put on the chart, and then look and then have a 3-month view, have a 6-month view, have a 1-year view, and then have a couple of year view of that one stock. So 3 months, 6 months, and I'll show you this here, for example. So here's one trade that I'm in right now, and I've just printed off 3 of these because I'm just looking at them this weekend. But you can see this is actually one trade I'm in actually as I speak right now. It's actually SCL. I got in 2 days ago, right there. You can see on the flag formation, good breakout, so on and so forth. And the day after didn't do much. So I'm in this trade right now as I speak. And it's looking good. We had a little small pullback yesterday, the day before. But then Friday, which was last trading day, it actually had a nice run up. So that actually looks good. So that's 3 months. And then that's the exact same chart, but then now this chart here is the 6-month view. So now I'm analyzing and just looking at it and just really, really viewing it. And then also this one here is the 12-month view. So what am I looking at there? I'm looking at there and I'm just getting a flow for the market. And sometimes by printing the charts off like that, and then what I'd say is, as before, and if you want to really, really go into detail, go back and blow the chart up to 1.5 to 2 years on the daily chart, then go and then do the exact same thing on the weekly chart. If you really want to analyze that stock to hell, then these are things to do, right? Print it off, get away from the computer, and just do that. So anyway, And as I said before, this is and I'm doing a lot of drawing, as you can see, right? Lots and lots of drawing through there. You can see how it all works. Let me see if I can see something else here. And yeah, so let me just see if I can find that other chart here. Or anyway, so yeah, so I just wanted to share this sort of stuff with you, even like here, guys. Like, here's another chart I've just recently been doing a lot of drawing on. As you can see, right? You can see I've just been doing a lot of drawing, circling things and stuff like that. Gotta analyze, guys, right? Just do your work. You know, the harder you work, the luckier you get. In any event, let me put those charts away, and I want to share something with you, which I want to talk to you guys about, neutralizing your journey. One thing I want you guys to think about is neutralizing your journey when it comes back to trading. Okay? Comes back to trading. So, what I did just recently for myself, guys, I said, okay, and I said, okay, what would it take? How much money would I need to make per month in order for me to live an incredible lifestyle? So, you know, like right now, you know, it's a house on the beach. It's I like Ferrari, so I actually really like to buy a really nice white Ferrari. You know, awesome living expenses, living expenses, dinners and shopping, holidays per year, gardener and cleaner, awesome birthdays and Christmases and all that sort of stuff. So I did all that sort of stuff, guys. You know, I mean, I thought about how much would it take really for me to earn have an amazing lifestyle, like absolutely just incredible lifestyle. And I came up to the $28,573 was the exact number for me. I actually calculated it down per month, $28,573 per month. Then I added, I think it was a 20% or so tax, or maybe a bit more. So I added $6,000 for tax, because you've got to add tax on top of that. You know you've got to pay your tax. So it worked out to be $34,503 per month. So let's have a look at this here. So that's per month. So then I said, okay, how much is that? So all of that. So what I actually did, guys, I actually went and found out, like, for example, there was a beautiful $2 million house on the beach. I said, okay, how much would that cost me if I put a deposit down and so on and so forth? How much would that cost me to be able to do that? How much would it cost me to own a Ferrari? To pay that off. And actually it wasn't that much, only about $2,500 a month. So really, really interesting there as well. But anyway, so then I realized, guys, hang on a minute. $34,000 a month, and I think I've got these numbers right. And I took that down to 5 trading days, so it's on average of 4 weeks a month. Okay, 4 weeks a month, and each week has 5 trading days. Right, so if I traded every day, how much is that roughly per week? It's around $8,000, right? 8, 16, 32, yeah. So it's around it's $32,000 a month, and then break that down and divide it by 4, which is roughly 4 weeks a month. So that's $8,000 a week. Break that down into daily, it's $1,600 a day. Now, broken that down into absolute daily figures, all right? Absolute daily figures. It's okay, that's what I need to make per day. So if you were day trading, so to speak, or if you were just trading the markets, you would start to analyze the market in a way where, okay, this is what I need to do. So if I was day trading, and if I was day trading, and I actually do some trading on the markets, like first in the morning, but I do a bit of like day trading, like get in, get out, literally within 60 seconds up to a few minutes, and I'm doing quite well there. So, and I only spend probably 2 or 3 hours on that. And I'm taking roughly 10 to 20 trades because I'm trading minute charts. And I'm taking 10 to 20 trades right now for 2 to 3 hours worth of trading in the afternoon my time. So I'm pretty active, but again, they're pretty short time frames. So I said, okay then, if I was trading $1,000 a trade, and I break this right down to this here, right? If I was taking $1,000 a trade, and I took 10 trades a day, and I was 60% right. Now, my trades make 80% return, right? That's the 60% of them. 60% of them make 80% return, you know, and I just did my numbers. I said if I was only 6 out of 10 right, if I was only 6 out of 10 right, which is just above 50-50, which you should be able to get that. If I was only 6 out of 10 right, trading $1,000 a trade, taking 10 trades a day, which is short term, I would make that $1,600 a day. So now I know in the back of my mind, okay, I need to take roughly 10 trades a day. The $1,000 a trade, if I'm trading that 2 to 3 hours, roughly, most days anyway. And if I'm 60% right, then I will have my goal. Now, what if I was trading? Now that's $32,000 a month. What if I bumped it up to $2,000 a trade? Because it's just a maths game, right? If I'm trading $2,000 a trade, and again, this is talking about low scale here. If I was $2,000 a trade, now it's up to $64,000 a month, which is around $16,000 a week in income. So, guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about this because sometimes we need to bring back, and I did this myself because I was like, what exactly am I after when it comes to this? Like, I've always wanted I've always wanted a big trading account. I've always wanted $3 million in my trading account. I've always worked towards that, and I still do have that bigger goal there. But I thought, okay, how much would it really cost me to live how much would it really cost me to live an amazing lifestyle? And to live only off my trading only, how much would it take, right? How much would it take? You know, and if I shut down everything else that I'm doing right now, how much would it take really? And I broke that down into small bite-sized chunks. Said, okay, cool, I understand now. So if I was trading if I had a $100,000 trading account, trading $2,000 a trade, and I know I could trade 4 to 5 hours a day, and in that time frame, 3 to 4 hours a day, in that time frame, I could take anywhere between 10 and 20 trades, and that's going to give me an amazing income. As I said before, if I'm trading $1,000 a trade, that's $1,000 a trade at 10 trades, 60% right. That's going to give me a $1,600 per day income. If I'm taking 20 trades in a day and I'm just sticking to the plan, not being emotional, just taking the trades, letting it go, well, now that $1,000 trade that I'm doing is now producing around $50,000 to $60,000 a month. Now it sounds crazy, right? But that's the numbers. So anyway, guys, I'm doing this video here because I want you to neutralize your journey. So think about this, guys. Think about this. Think about and break it down. Sometimes we think that trading is going to take, we have to make a lot more money than we really need to live an amazing lifestyle, and we actually really don't. It's just incredible how much income we actually really need to live an amazing lifestyle. As I said before, like I just did there, amazing Christmases, $2 million house, Ferrari, all that sort of stuff. It's only going to cost around $30,000 a month, $32,000 a month. That was including taxes on top of that as well, including taxes I put in there as well. It's around $28,000 without the taxes. And that works out to be $1,600 a day. Okay, break that down. What do I need to do to make $1,600 a day? All right, I need to trade X amount of hours. I need to take a minimum of X amount of trades, take $1,000 a trade, and I'll get there, right? It's just a math game. Now it's up to me to have that plan in place and stick to the plan, not get emotional about it, and just keep taking trades, not rush it, not force it, and allow it to come to me. And I should start to move forward in a big way and actually start to do, not $30,000 a month. I should be able to do $60,000 a month, maybe even $100,000 a month if I start to bump it up $4,000 or $5,000 a trade every single trade. You know what I mean? So if I've got a $100,000 trading account, I'm trading $5,000 a trade every time. It's there's no reason why you can't do $100,000 a month. So anyway, guys, these are some things in my mind. I'm ready to take my trading to the next level this year, and I wanted to show you what I'm doing to get prepared for that. And so hopefully this helps you out, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.